The listeners gave me a precious gift, and that precious gift was their friendship.
When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown. When you've got worries, all the noise and the hurry seems to help, I know.
Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to Downtown, ladies and gentlemen. I hate to say it, but this could be the last Downtown. I just want you to be aware of that. And, you know, reflecting back on our 26 shows, thank you. Thank you. You're beautiful. I mean that. This could be the end, but it's up to you. I want you right now to call in. Call in and say, I want to go downtown, and hang up. That's all you have to do. I just want to know if you're out there. I just want to know. But you know, what better show to go out with than a show than with our guest today?
Hi, I'm Lich from 106 HCN. You might not recognize me, but that's because I'm on radio.
So stay with us. We'll be right back with Downtown.
And this next tune is going out to Luigi and the boys down to Zambini's Beats. Okay, enjoy it, guys. There you go. Right. Hello, I'm Mario Balboa. You know, there was a time in my career when I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. Being the brother of a famous celebrity didn't make it any easier, you know what I mean? And I know there's a lot of kids out there going through the same thing that I went through when I was going through that thing with my brother. That's why I decided to study Connecticut School about broadcasting. See, at the Connecticut School about broadcasting, you get your own shot at being the champ. Come on, harder, come on, you got this bird beat, let's go.
I can't take it anymore, Mario.
You mean you tied up to only 15 minutes? Come on, hit it.
It's the smell I can't stand.
Oh, you can't quit now. You be considered a loser. Come on, your girl will leave you. Besides, you already paid for the class. Come on, hit it hard. Come on, one more. Keep going. That's it. You see, here at the Connecticut School about broadcasting, we don't make demands that we don't think you can achieve. Our trained professionals are there to guide you every inch of the way. Believe me, I know firsthand. This is going out to a very special girl from Wallingford, from a very special guy from Waterbury. It's a real special song by the Ronettes. I mean the Supremes. Well, maybe it's the Crystals. Well, anyway, here's the song. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Maybe I'm not cut off for this kind of stuff. Maybe I should go back to installing ceramic. That's what I'll do. I'll quit and go back and marry Angela.
What do you mean you'll quit? What did I tell you about that? You've been doing this 18 months, you're gonna stick it out. You're gonna be a champ. You're not Angela. I told you. Women, weaken legs.
But you know, bottom line, all our graduates are concerned with, after being in the Connecticut School about broadcasting for 2 years and close to $15,000 later, can I get a job? Let's ask some of our graduates.
Hey, thanks, CSB. Where else can I get a job for $4.15 an hour and 20 hours a week?
Thanks, Connecticut School of Broadcasting. Without you, I'd still be washing dishes at Carbone's.
Thanks, CSB. Without you, I couldn't have got this job in Nicaragua. It's great this time of year.
So there you have it. A career made possible by the Connecticut School of Broadcasting. Remember, we guarantee we'll place you somewhere.
You know, people ask me all the time, Jerry, what's your idea of a fun show? Well, sorry, Dave Letterman. Too bad, Johnny Carson. You see, I always go downtown with John Mason. Check it out on your local public access channel.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from the entertainment capital of the world, a place where listening to someone talk is considered a sin. We go to the show of shows, the show that is slowly becoming one of Hollywood's giant landmarks. A show that dares to combine all your favorite talk show hosts and tackle the tough subjects nobody will touch. It's the Oprah, Aldo, Jesse, Phil Show! And your host, Oprah, Aldo, Jesse, Phil! Take my way of thinking. Take myself a different road.
Okay, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Downtown with what could possibly be. Now, there's a possibility, a strong possibility. It's up to you people to save downtown from going under, because this could possibly be. That's right. Right, Johnny? No calls yet. Our last downtown show. Now, if you want that to change, our phone people are standing by for your call. Call downtown right now and say, don't give money. I don't want money. All you have to say is, I want to go downtown, and hang up. That's it. That's all I'm asking. But if we should go down, what better person to go down with than our guest today, the one and only. Let's have a big hand for Lich, ladies and gentlemen. Lich, nice to meet you. They love you, Lich. They love you.
I love them.
So Lich, we finally meet.
We do, and it's nice to see you, and thank you for having me.
You're welcome. How's the job going? Now, you were at CCC last year, the last time I talked to you, and now you're at HCN. I mean, how was that transition for you?
Really nice. Really, it was real pleasant.
Nothing, no dirt, no.
No, it really, God's honest truth. It was a very amicable, friendly split at CCC. They were gentlemen.
How long were you at CCC?
On and off, you mean?
Yeah.
I started there part-time in March of '76. I was there, I went full-time in July of '79. I left there in March of '83, and I came back in July of '85.
Okay, now you say on and off. It seems like DJs, or a lot of people I talk to who are in that business, have to expect that they're going to get fired or they're going to move on. Is that something that you accepted? I mean, is that something you can kind of work around? I mean, have you been fired before?
I'm not a gypsy, see. You know, like a lot of times,
I mean, a lot of
radio people will radio people will send tapes all over the country to go on to different markets, or they'll get offers somewhere. I'm very, very happy here.
You are. What's your favorite song of all time? Of all time. I hate to put you on the spot.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you that. I don't have any.
How about your favorite top 5 songs or
bands? I could tell you, bands and groups.
You do? Do you go to a lot of concerts?
No, not a lot. I mean, people think that I would do a lot because music flows through my veins. I mean, I love music, but I don't go to a lot of concerts. But I love all kinds of music. Classical, jazz is my main love. Then classical, I like rock.
But can you play all kinds of music on the radio?
No.
You can't?
No, it's very, very structured. Radio is a business, you know. It's very structured. It's not like play your favorite records and pick babes up on the phone, you know what I mean? It's not like that at all.
But do you get a lot of call-ins?
Oh, yeah. Call-ins? But you know how like most radio people will get calls for requests and stuff? I say I'd get about anywhere between 75 and 100 calls a day just asking me music questions. Because there's a lot of times that people want to know information, they'll give me a call, and because I love music so much.
So what's a typical day like for you?
I get to the radio station about 10:15 in the morning. I work straight through till about 3 when we go on the air, work till 7. I'll take a little bit of a break, then I'll write all night till 12, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Hello! I'm Foreign Affairs Reporter General Taju Brahma. I'm standing in front of Colonel Oliver North's hideaway here in Greenwich, Connecticut, where former Marine and Contra hero has been staying since the end of his trial. No sign of the former Marine, but we'll be here until we do get to talk to the American hero. This is Foreign Affairs reporter General Taju Brahma. Now back to our show.
Music business for what, 12 years?
Just in radio?
Yeah.
Yeah, full time. Well, 10 years full time.
10 years. Is there any song in those 10 years that you just got sick of, that you just, if you heard it one more time, you'd throw up? I mean, you just hate the song and that you had to play it because it was part of the format?
No, not really. Not really.
Lich, come on, not one song. Lich, don't lie to me, Lich. You're on TV. This is going out to 130 towns throughout the state. There's not one song that if you heard again, not one.
There's artists that I don't care for.
All right.
And there are some songs right now, you know, on the spot.
Yeah.
It's hard to come up with.
What are some of the artists that you don't care for?
I'm not a big Neil Young fan.
Okay.
I like a lot of U2, but I'm kind of tired of U2 right now.
What's the most demanded song? People calling in. What most requested song? I shouldn't say that because they change.
Guns N' Roses, without a doubt.
Really?
As far as what we get the most amount of calls for right now, Guns N' Roses.
How many calls do you get for that? Like, say, in a day? Or would you say a week? Or
No, we can say in a day.
Yeah.
I'd say to me, if I get anywhere between 3 and 7, let's say, that for one band, that's a lot.
Okay. Now, as far as area bands, what bands do you like? No calls yet. Okay, I mean, how many concerts have you gone? Do you go to like in a year's time? Like, do you know? I mean,
it's kind of hard to say.
Where were you on August 17th?
Yeah, right. No, it's hard to say. It depends on who's coming to town that year. You know, who I want to go, who I really would like to go see. A lot of times I go see things because I know no problem. And they call that a music stand, right? And it depends on if I'm going to do an interview with the band. Let's say I wouldn't necessarily go see, let's say, Ozzy Osbourne in concert, but I went to see him because I did an interview with him. So it depends.
When you say you did an interview, did you actually interview him in the studio, or you have to go out and interview?
Sometimes. John Anderson I did in the studio. A lot of them come into the studio. Some I do backstage if we're going to tape it. But a good percentage come into the studio.
So I guess when Bruce Springsteen came to CCC last year, was that you that interviewed him? No way you can get Bruce in the studio?
Yeah, no way. And you ain't going to meet him backstage either, you know?
Hi. I'm Irv Goldfarb from WHCT in Hartford, on loan to Downtown with John Mason here at Public Access TV. This is being hailed as a classic for public access television, a soap opera named after a Connecticut town where love, money, and power are all spelled with capital letters. Putnam.
Different ideas, you get all these different opinions of how DJs are. I mean, do you hang around with DJs, or are your friends made up of DJs, or do you socialize with DJs, or?
I'm a very reclusive person, very introverted, very reclusive.
And you don't socialize that much at all?
Very rarely, very rarely.
When you do, would you get together with DJs? I mean, is there a DJ hangout, or?
No, I'm a very private person. I only have 3 really intimately close friends, only 3.
And that seems important to you?
Yeah, I'm a very private person. I go, if I don't go to a concert with Jim Koplik.
Had years ago, hard, long, hugging and tore at his sleeve. I can't. I
end up just working on my show at home, going into work, working on my show all day. I like to communicate with the people a lot when I'm working, and then go back home and work again. So it's always back and forth.
Now, you mentioned before that. Well, you mentioned just now that you're a very private person, but I mean, if you were to go out, I mean, do people recognize you? I guess they really.
Oh, that's a great thrill. And you never, I'll tell you, John, you can never let that go to your head. You have to just let that go.
Oh, I do all the time, Lich. Are you kidding? Hey, you know,
it's real flattering. I mean, it's real nice. So you know, you go to a restaurant, or you go backstage, or you go to a show, and you're walking through the aisles, and somebody stops, and if somebody comes up to me and starts talking to me, I'll stand there. No, I stand there and talk to them.
Come on, it says right here in the Current.
You kidding me? I stand there for
Lich
hours.
Slaps restaurant owner.
Yeah, I love it. It makes you feel so good. It just gives you such a nice, warm feeling that people give you their love and their trust, you know, and their friendship like that. I just love to, you know, reach out and do the same thing.
You're going to stay with us. We're going to take a break for a minute, right? All right? That's my intro into this next commercial, Lich. Just bear with me. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back with Lich. If the show's still here, ladies and gentlemen, that is.
I sail the ocean, on the ocean, through restful waters. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. All I want, and I've been waiting for this moment to all my life. All I want. Can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Oh Lord, oh Lord. Well, if you told me you were drowning, I would not lend a hand. I've seen your face before, my friend, but I don't know if you know who I am. Well, I was there and I saw what you did. I saw it with my own two eyes. So you could wipe off that grin. I know where you've been. It's all been a pack of lies. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Well, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord. Well, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord, oh Lord.
Someone is smoking over there.
Something we cats would never do.
Filling their lungs with thick, dark hair.
What a disgusting thing to do.
Cats have 9 lives with 8 to spare. Humans have 1.
With none to barter.
Why do they smoke?
Why don't they care?
Humans are smart, but cats are smarter. Listen to cats, you men and women. Take care of your lungs. They're only human.
The American Lung Association, the Christmas Seal people.
Okay, we're back with Lich, ladies and gentlemen, and this possibly, like I said earlier, could be the last downtown show. Have there been any calls, John?
Hello, this is Foreign Affairs reporter, General Taju Brima, watching Downtown with John Mason on your public access channel.
Enough already! Enough! I can't take it!
Lich, you're in a radio business, the radio business. Now, it seems like it's kind of a here one day, gone the next day. A lot of guys are fired, a lot of women are fired. What's your philosophy?
Oh, most definitely.
How do you survive so long? And
the greatest thrill for me is that, you know how some people out there, they actually work to live, but I live to work. I mean, I really love what I do. It's an obsessionate passion. And I really do.
Can you get any medical help, Lich? That's the thing.
I've been under Freudian analysis now for the last 35 years.
So you love the job.
And yeah, and it really, it's not a shtick with me. I mean, when I get on there and I tell the people how I feel about them, it's true because I really do. I love the friendship that I've built up with the people through the years.
Oh, stop! I can't take it anymore. The sentimentality of it all.
You know, I knock on this wood table that we've been #1 now in the ratings on a consistent basis, and it's a fairly wide margin between us being #1 and who's #2 all the time.
But in the trailer courts, the mobile homes, the low-rent projects, the three-family houses, someone is singing, "Are you lonesome tonight?" Someone is singing from loneliness, just loneliness, that you won't find in a novel by Thomas Jefferson.
How do you know you're number one? I mean, because I've had different people on the show, or I've talked to different people, and they say they're number one.
Well, you can.
I mean, is there a book that you go by? Is it like a Nielsen ratings?
There's the Arbitrons and there's the Birches.
So you're number one according to those two?
That's correct.
Okay. Now, does that put more pressure on you? I mean, to be...
I put more pressure on me.
You do?
I'm always trying to think to myself, you see, you have to remember something. When we'll tie music and radio together. When you do a concert, if you're in New York one night, Boston the next night, Philadelphia, Rhode Island, wherever you're going, you can keep the show the same because you're playing to a different audience. When you do radio and you're on 5 days a week, 4 hours a day, and you're trying to be entertaining, you're trying to be funny, you're trying to give them music information, you have to keep always evolving. You have to keep freshening up what you do, changing it, making it interesting so that they keep coming back and listening to you. So to be, what I do is I try to be as consistent as I can and yet try to make it better and better and better as time goes on.
I wrestled a bar when I was only 3. That's why I talk like this. Yeah.
See the difference? I'm still little. Never changed.
You lost weight for one
hair. I lost hair. That's what.
That's all right.
I weighed a lot more when I had more hair.
Now, does that bother you? Some people that would bother. I mean,
I went through a real traumatic time about it.
You did?
Yeah.
Now, how old are you?
I'm sorry?
How old are you?
I don't remember. I was too young when I was born to remember how old I was at the time. I mean, you know. So
in other words, you write all your own material.
Yes.
And do you work with anybody else?
I work with James Malcolm Hunter. We kind of coordinate things, you know, we get together. I do the writing at home. I come in, we go over it together.
No, I listened to a couple of your shows where you had Jim Koppel on the show. Is he one of your intimate friends or a good friend of yours? Or?
No, we're not good friends at all.
Well, you mentioned it earlier, that's why.
No, we're the best.
Make me look like a jerk on TV.
John, I beg for forgiveness. No, I beg for forgiveness. I beg for forgiveness.
Cut!
Yeah, we are. We're the
Shelley who?
We're the best of friends.
You are. Now how long has he been in... without skipping a beat, I can go right into the next
one. What a segue. It's smooth.
Yes. We're talking edit time here, folks.
Mike Adams. He's creative, he's different, he's funny. Mike Adams is a home run in my book.
Now he's a rock producer, what's the word?
Concert promoter.
Right, concert promoter. And now, have you worked with him? Is that how you got to know him?
No, as a matter of fact, we hated each other's guts when we first met each other.
I heard that.
It's true.
That's right, I heard that.
It was in 1981 when the Stones came here in November. And we went through this, like, it was brutal. He told all the radio stations how he was going to sell the tickets, but he didn't do it that way. And the Hartford Current called me up, and I slam dunked him. I said, you know, he lied, because I'm so people-oriented, you know? I said he lied to the people, he deceived them. I said, I can't believe that, you know, here he is making his money off these people. How can you do that?
What a way to start a friendship.
Oh, yeah, it was vicious. I mean, we'd been on the phone, we would talk back and forth.
So how did you iron things out?
Stoneman, who used to work at PLR, Stoneman and I were working together at CCC, and he came to me and he said, I know Jim Koppel of Cross Country Concerts, and we can do this concert scene type of thing, and he asked me to be a guest on it. I said, sure, I'll do it, you know. So I did it as like a special guest with the two of them, and then I did it again, and then it kind of transpired to where Jimmy and I did it, and then we just...
Happily ever after?
Under different circumstances, we probably still would have hated each other. No, it's just a joke. No, it's great. I mean, I get it. We talk to each other a lot on the phone at night, and we get together oftentimes off the air. We're very, very close. I mean, we really are. We're the best of friends.
Lich, thanks for being on the show. They're giving me a wrap. And
thank you for having me. I want you to know I really, really appreciate it. I wish you...
Well, wait till you see the final product, Lich, before you say that.
Well, I wish you continued success, and I hope the show stays on the air. And thanks for having me.
It's up to those people. Like you said, it's up to the people. It's not us, Lich, although...
Well, thanks for listening. I appreciate you listening, and we'll talk together again.
Lich, thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, stay with us for possibly the last Downtown, and it's up to you. Our phone is over here, and call if you can. Remember, the saying is what? I watch Downtown, and is that the saying?
And if the lines are busy, just stay on that phone, let it be busy. Somebody will pick up later.
And don't send money. Okay, stay with us, we'll be right back.
almost ready. How's everybody want theirs done?
Make mine well done.
Rare.
Hey, Carl, this was a great idea having the whole group over for a Sunday cookout. This is working out great.
Phil, I gotta be honest with you. Some of these people are like family to me. I don't know where I'd be if it wasn't for FA. By the way, what'd you bring?
Well, I brought some coleslaw. I gave it to Linda over in the kitchen. Say, Carl, what's wrong with Dave over there in the corner?
He went out and had some bad seafood last night. He's in pretty bad shape.
Yeah, but why is he way over in the corner? Oh. Hey, there's Doc Jones over there.
You see, Susan, that's why you feel comfortable amongst FA people. We're all going through the same thing. We're just better able to understand it by talking about it. You know, this cookout was a great idea. Out in the fresh air.
But you know, Doctor, it seems kind of funny that you would be an FA. I mean, being a doctor and all.
No, that's where you're wrong, Susan. I'm no different than anybody else. Hey, what's wrong with Dave?
Fred said he mixed beer with hard liquor last night. I think he's paying the price today. Hi, everybody, it's me, Betty.
Hi, Betty.
And this is my husband, Frank.
Hi, Frank. So, Frank, how do you like your Frank? Say, Betty, what did you make?
Oh, he's the comedian of the group. I brought potato salad. I'm gonna go take it in.
Say, that's quite a lady you got there. It's Frank, isn't it?
Yeah, Frank.
Hi, Frank.
Actually, I've heard a lot about you, Phil. Betty tried to get me to go about 2 years ago to FA.
Frank, we're not here to judge. We just try to live our lives one day at a time, and if our paths should cross, well, live and let live.
That's beautiful. Hey, Phil, what's wrong with that guy over there?
Oh, that's Dave. Yeah, he ate a poisoned Mexican dinner this morning, I think, and I guess it didn't agree with him.
Why is he way over there? Oh.
Hey, let the party begin! Well, look what the cat dragged in. I didn't think you were going to make it. Are you kidding? We wouldn't miss an FA meeting if our life depended on it.
Glad you could make it. Say, what'd you bring?
I didn't bring anything. But my date Sally made something. Hey, Phil, what's wrong with Dave?
Well, these guys said he just saw a raccoon get hit by a car out in front. So I guess he's all shook up.
Gee, that's too bad about the raccoon. But why is he sitting way over there? Oh. Phil, should I put this dish in the house?
Yeah, that's fine. Put it in the house. Say, what'd you make?
I didn't make them. My mother did. Homemade baked beans.
Not beans! No! No, not beans!
Okay, that wraps up our show, folks. And remember, this could be the last downtown show unless you call. Money we don't want. We just want to know. Are you watching us? Call.
And I'm so blessed and fortunate and privileged and honored to have the love affair with the listening audience on radio, the television audience on TV, when we did CPTV. It was a love affair.
Don't hang around and let your problems surround you. There are movie shows downtown. Maybe you know some little places to go to where they never close. Downtown, just listen to the rhythm of a gentle bossa nova. You'll be dancing with them too before the night is over. Happy again. The lights so much brighter there. You can't forget all your troubles, forget all your cares. So go downtown, where all the lights are bright. Downtown, everything's waiting for you.
Because and the horn. This is where the instrumental part is. Because and the horn. Drums with. Because and the horn. Note the modulation of the key. Because and the horn on HCN. Oh, I thought we had to wait for the big finish. No, that was the big finish. We're running out of time here. Oh,
Know some little places to go to where they never close. downtown. Just listen.